Sometimes I hear people saying that money is not everything and money doesn't bring you happiness. It's true. But for example, on my opinion, money is not everything, but it's almost everything. And it makes you more what you are. If you are a person that is selfish, if you are a person that wish the others bad, money makes that kind of feeling bigger because you have a tool that you can use to create more of that feeling and that character of you. Now, what we have to understand is money still not socially accepted as good. But the problem is you go every day out of your house, out of your family, and you put them in the side, and you put many of the moments in the side because of that, because of money. Yeah. So money decides what you eat, what you drive, what you wear, where you're going, and what you are going to do. So money is almost everything. Okay, money is not health, but you can take care of your health in a much better hospital if you have money. You can take care of your family. You can give a comfortable life to your family, to your friends. You can help other people with money. If you don't have money, what you can do? You can help with the bag of the shops when an older lady coming into your building. Okay, but if you want to help that lady more, you have to have money. So I wish everyone earns a lot of money. I wish that everyone is concentrating on making money so they can have an easier life. The problem is that kind of philosophy that money is not everything and it doesn't bring you happiness, it was invented by the rich or by the poor for an excuse not to risk or not to go against their fears. But it has been also invented by the rich, so they make sure that you have this kind of philosophy for you to be always poor and depending on especially the politicians and the governments. It's like that. So I would say everyone has the possibility since they're born to become rich. Some of them they're born rich, but it's not the majority. 80% they are self-made, the millionaires in the world. So you have the possibility of become very, very rich, but you have to study financial education and you have to work on your fears, you have to work on your values, you have to work on your beliefs. This is the only way that you will be worth more, so the market is going to pay you more. And of course, financial education for what? Because you need how to save and manage money. You have to save and manage it. You cannot be depending on the television and radio that tells you where to spend the money. You have to learn how to invest the money. And once you know how to invest and to reinvest, which called compound interest, you will have different kind of sources of cash flow that will come into your life, and that is the only way that you will have financial security in the days of today. It's the only way. You cannot be depending on the government. You cannot be depending on your mom. You cannot be depending on your friends. You cannot be depending on your wife or your husband. You have to be depending on your values. And once you create more value, you start to make more. Once you make more, you start to have some leftover. You save, live below your means, and start invest. If you don't know where to invest on yourself first. You have to educate yourself. And once you know where to invest, you learn how to manage it, and then create different sources of cash flow. So then you can have a good life. Dedicate yourself 5 or 10 years of your life to do this, and you will be very, very okay. The problem with these generations of now is that they invent more excuses and they invent more reasons how things are not going to work and why they shouldn't do the things. And normally that is all on the back of their fears, or their laziness. But yeah, the problem is also that they don't instruct themselves. They don't have financial education. In the schools also, the governments are not interested for you to learn how to get rich. They prefer you poor, independent. And if these generations are thinking that the governments, they will be with them when they will be 65, I think they are very wrong. Because very soon the pension age or the age of retirement will be 70, will be 72. What you gonna do with that money? How you gonna support your family with that kind of small little wage? Now, if you dedicate yourself to work very hard on your job, it's okay. But if you want to have security and you want to have a better life with more money and really security of the cash flow of the different income streams that you can create, you really have to become a different person, and you have to work first on yourself. In the beginning you will work more hours, it's normal. You have to have that kind of effort. But then, once you start to have cash flow streams, then you start working less. Now, investments, they can be in many kind of business and in many kind of products. It can be in shares, it can be in paper investments, it can be in gold. But for you to buy something and to sell after, you will pay a lot of taxes. If you're making profit, obviously. Now, to buy something that inflates with the time and gives you cash flow is a better business. So find out which ones are those kind of businesses. If you want, we can have a conversation by WhatsApp or video call. You can have it directly with me. Just say yes on this video, and please share the video, and I don't mind to give you some words and to have a chat with you and give you some recommendations. Good luck. Your future is in your hands.